Hello, my name's Scott Sweeney. I'm a salesman here with Schultz Ford in Harmerville. And I'm going to do a demo walk around here of a 2016 Ford Escape. First we'll go to the window sticker. Explain this is the titanium version of a 2016 Escape 4-wheel drive. Comes with all the standard features of a titanium, plus the options of this vehicle. Has a 2.0 EcoBoost motor and all-weather floor mats are options added to this vehicle. You have blind spot mirrors at each side here, so if there's nothing in that side mirror corner right there, there's nothing beside you, which makes it a very safe vehicle. Headlight, tail light covers made out of Lexan, which is the same thing they make football, hockey helmets out of, so they're very strong. If a rock would come up and hit it, chances are they won't break. Like I said, it is 4-wheel drive, and it's an intelligent 4-wheel drive system, so if it does, it's in front-wheel drive the majority of the time. If it senses slip in those front wheels, it will reverse the traction to the rear wheels and give you 4-wheel drive traction. I'll start at the back here. This has keyless and keyless entry, automatic tailgate. It also has a kick option to open it up. Rear view camera, rear view sensors. So you have a nice cargo room in the back here. The middle seats do go down. So if you need extra room, whether you put golf clubs or something else in there, you can pop this headrest down. And both sides go down. It's a 60-40 split, which means there's one passenger on the right-hand side and two can fit in the middle. This is a 5-passenger vehicle. The titanium also is all leather. You can see the seats are very comfortable. You have pretty much leg room back there. You also have 110 outlets in the back to plug in computers or cell phones or whatever, what have you. Also, if this vehicle is locked, all you have to do is have this key on your person. This black little dial here on the handle senses your hand, senses the key, and it'll open the doors for you. It also has a keyless entry, which is a 5-digit code that lets you get into the vehicle without the key. So if you would lock your keys in the car, or you would have your keys up at the house and you needed to get something out of the car and you didn't want to run up and get the keys, you will punch in a 5-digit code and it'll unlock the door also. You have power windows, power locks, power side mirrors. You have a 3-person memory seat, 10-way power seat on the driver and passenger side. So what you do is you get your seat where you're comfortable and set it. You hold the button in till it beeps, and that'll be your setting. If your wife is taller or shorter than you, she can set her seat to wherever she wants. Press this 2 button, and then when she gets in, she doesn't have to fiddle around with the buttons. She can just hit the 2 and it'll go to wherever she has her set. And you also have an option of a 3rd passenger. You have automatic headlights, fog lamps, open the trunk, dim the dash. You have your turn signals, high beams. You have your windshield wiper control on your right side. You go 1 up, it'll be a delay wipe. You go 2 up, it'll be constant. You go 3 up, it'll be fast. And on the end, you have your rear wipers with the little button right here. You pull it to wash the front windshield. You push it to wash the back windshield. This key only has to be in the car, in your pocket, in your purse, what have you, to start the car up. You just put your foot on the brake, hit the button once, it'll fire the car up. This car is equipped with a Sony system, the new Sync 3 touch system. Via touchscreen, you can control your radio, your climate, your phone. You can sync to it. You can make phone calls hands-free without having to use your phone, as long as your phone is in the car. There's options of navigation. This one does not have it, but if you had it, you can also do voice commands. You can tell it who to call, tell it what temperature to put the climate on, tell it what radio station to put on. They're doing that to make everything as hands-free as possible, to make it as safe for you to keep both hands on the steering wheel. You also have a little window in front of you that explains your gas mileage, information on the vehicle. You go left and it'll come to a main screen and your different trips, your trip 1, trip 2, information on the vehicle. Tells you when you're in 4-wheel drive. My Key system, where you can set one of your keys. If you have a person that's going to borrow your car, if you have a teenage driver, you can set your key so the car won't go over a certain speed, or the radio won't go up past a certain volume, to make it safe for them and make sure everything's okay. But you can set your key as far as that goes. There's also options this one does not have. You can get a sunroof in here. You have automatic garage door opener. You have sunglass holder. You can turn your lights on and off up here also. Both seats are power. You have a tilt wheel setting right here. It's a tilt and telescopics. Goes in and out and get it wherever you're comfortable, and there's just a little lever under the thing that locks it up. You have also heated seats. There's a dial on each side of this phone charger, and it goes from 0, which is off, to the hottest being 5, and they heat up very quickly. But 0 being off, 5 being the hottest, and you can do both seats. Climate, you can set it. There's a dual setting where your passenger can set their climate to make it comfortable for them, and you might want it warmer. You can set yours warmer if you like. CD radio, vents, transmission. You have 2 different modes of putting it in drive. You have regular drive, which is D, and it shows up on your screen when you put it in drive. You put it in the S version, that's a standard transmission without the use of a clutch. It's called select shift, and you shift gears with your thumb on the plus and minus button. It's really nice if you were towing anything, or if you were on the expressway, you were coming on an off-ramp. You can downshift into the turn rather than hit the brakes. If it's bad outside, you're going down a steep hill, you can downshift into like second gear. It goes from, there's 6 gears, first through 6. You can downshift into second gear so you can coast down the hill without riding the brakes. Same as going uphill. If you were towing something, you were going uphill, instead of hitting the accelerator to get the motor to kick in, you can downshift and gradually cruise up the hill very comfortably. There's also reverse camera. Put it in reverse. The big 8-inch screen here shows you exactly what's behind you. It shows you exactly where your bumper is, and it also gives you a beeping warning. If you start getting close to something, it'll beep slowly. The closer you get, it'll beep faster. If it gets a constant beep, it's time to stop, and you can see it. It's perfect on your screen. You can also control the volume and everything on your radio with your controls here. You have your cruise control. I think that's about it. But this is the 2016 Ford Escape, and this is the titanium model, and they also come in a base model front-wheel drive and an SE model. The titanium is pretty much loaded up. The other models, you have to get options to get what this one has. The button here closes your tailgate. And you also have roof rails on the top. And then beautiful pinstriping with the upgraded wheels on the titanium. So that's it. Again, my name is Scott Sweeney. We're here with Schultz Ford. And have a good day.